Today's video is sponsored by Dreams. You might be in one. Hello, little D's. Welcome back. It's time for today's card. Got my tarot deck. I got a good mood on. It's a good day. I have a feeling. You know, I'm going to shuffle these with an open mind. I've accepted changes and stuff recently. That the negative isn't always so bad. So, I'm just shuffling along. Hey God, I'm pull out a card. What do you think's relevant today? Oh wow, a few cards almost fell out. Wow. There's actually one card in here that, as I was shuffling, was backward, or two cards. I think I'm going to do something different and let God call the shots today, because these two cards were in there. I was shuffling and they must have flipped backwards. Any hippie would take that as a sign from God that he's interacting with your cards in some way. Me, I'm going to say the same thing. Why not? Makes perfect sense. So, today's energy is the King of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Cups. So, wow. Just going by the top of my head, it seems like the reading for today is kind of for me. Because, wow, look at this card. Straight up, it's the Audacious King of Cups. But reverse, as I got it today, it's the Reckless King of Cups. And going with the Ace of Cups, the aces are usually opportunities of some kind. Now, since this appeared front side up, I'm laughing at the message God has for me, because essentially if I just read this through, it's the Reckless King of Wands has an opportunity, presently or in the future, to find compassion. Come on, how dare you? That's why I don't like doing these cards sometimes. It's just like, my goodness, okay, I'll find some compassion. Let's look up the Ace of Cups. There's a filler card, because I don't know. I identify with the Reckless King of Wands at times. I have some big wand energy. Look at this guy. He's just rushing in recklessly past the fire on a horse of light. That's not even a pale white horse. That's a light energy horse. So, little theme for today is don't be a reckless King of Wands. At least have the audacity to tell yourself to stop when you're going too far. It only makes sense. It's one of my problems, I think. I don't stop going. Just go a little too far. Where's the Ace of Cups in this patchy book? I'm doing these card of the day things like no other person I've seen. I'm gonna wing it. This is the first time I've seen somebody give two cards for the day. The Ace of Cups, compassion. I'm gonna have to sign this card too. I've been doing that. I watched the show Card Captors as a kid, and there's this white space. I think this is the energy I gotta seal in today. Compassion. Because being reckless isn't good, but having the audacity to say the right thing, I think could be good. It's just if you say the right things with compassion in your heart, then you're not so reckless. Then you have good intentions. So, the affirmation of today is, my emotions will guide me. They will never steer me wrong. Wow. I think I've been using my emotions wrong. I don't know. Women can probably agree that sometimes us men just let our emotions guide us first and don't go from emotions to thoughts. It's just all emotion. I have something written down in my notes from all my hippie classes where I realized how the train of thought works. It goes like impulses, which are feelings, to thought, and then action. So depending on how you feel at any given moment will direct your line of thinking, and then those thoughts will indicate actions. So if I can turn this reckless King of Wands into someone who just has the audacity to speak up and move towards the right thing, because, I don't know, maybe right and wrong exist, but good and bad, those are fuzzy these days, I think. To me, I'm still working out what good is and what good entirely means. I know what great means. Just great things. But, you know, the Ace of Cups. Here's a little micro reading. I'm still trying to understand these cards and be able to draw them and just intuit based on what I see. Because she's got her overflowing singing bowl right here, gushing with emotion, compassion. It's just vibrating. Endless compassion. As this card invites us to look deep into a place of subtle emotional resonance and get in touch with our feelings. Resting our awareness here, you know, there's desires deep in our heart, the ability to empathize, and in compassion we find true love. And when you find a place where true love sits, you can truly share your heart with the world, as I'm trying to do right now. It's, I don't know, having the audacity to find your own heart and become in touch with your own femininity as a man. Because we're told from a young age to toughen up. Don't cry. That's what girls do. You know? No. Soften up a little bit. Your wife's going to like you one day when you can actually empathize with her crying and not ironically or sarcastically give her a shoulder to lean on. When you can fully empathize with that crying woman you fell in love with, that's when you're going to be, I don't know, getting schniz on the regular. Because she's going to be always hot for you. She's going to feel safe or something. I don't know what women want, but I'm pretty sure I'm almost there. I've almost figured it out, ladies. Anyways, I think this was mostly for me today. If you identify as a reckless King of Wands, this reading could be for you. So ladies, maybe show your man this video if you think he's a reckless King of Wands. Either right now in this current moment, or at any time, you might get a laugh. As I'm a reckless King of Wands. Gigantic wand of power and magic. Look at this. This is small compared to my wand. This is a pen. Mightier than the sword. Not my sword, though. Oh, this ain't mighty. Dick jokes. Ha! I'm clever. Or at least I'd say I am. Because I have confidence. At what point do you look crazy? And just like... At one point am I just like self-assured and a changed man and not just like a psychopath who's too sure of myself? I'm walking a fine line these days, trying to find the good path, and I think you find it with compassion in your hearts.
Peace in, brother! I'm Hulk Hogan, or somebody who sounds like this. Yeah!